Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what messages, divine messages come through, any guidance, any news you can use. So this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. All right, so in the past, we've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Feels like, oh, this has been happening a lot, coming up a lot in one-on-one readings. So chances are I've got a lot of matches with this energy. It's, swords has to do with your thinking, mental body. And this is a blocked mental body as I'm perceiving it energetically, psychically. It's like new information, new ways of thinking were blocked from whoever energy I'm tuning into. Very well could be yours and the people that you were around in the past. So it keeps you very locked in an energetic. It's like I'm reading this energy on the crown chakra like a speed governor on a car when you rent like a moving truck, U-Haul or something. They put a speed governor so you can't go racing down the highway at 80, 85. And I think they said the speed governor one time when I rented was like 55, and it was more like 50. That vehicle never got past 50, which imagine driving that, for a couple days on highways. That was really blocking the flow of traffic and was frustrating. So it feels like that. It feels like this feels very frustrating. It feels like a speed governor, vibrational governor that kept whoever had this locked in a narrow vibrational pattern. You can't tune into frequencies above it. Oh, you can definitely go below, but okay, so it's this governor's here, like on top, so you can't go higher than that vibration. I'm seeing part of it looks like programming and energies, but if I get to the root of these limitations were purposefully put into, oh boy, these limitations, the speed governor kind of program was purposefully, we were created purposefully, humans, to not be able to raise the vibration enough so you can see what's going on. This has kept us in the dark and in separation, fighting amongst each other, wasting a lot of energy with where we're focusing because we don't understand our landscape, because we have a speed governor on our crown chakra that disallows us from raising our vibration and seeing that, seeing clearly from a broad standpoint, that we are all connected, that we are all eternal, that what we put out, we get back, and that everything changes. So now people are seeing so much. I feel like this governor, this is what I'm tuning into. This is talking about when the governor and someone's chakra was released. Boy, this is a message today, huh? Jeez. All right, hold on to your socks. I don't know. This feels like a pretty significant spiritual message coming through. So, well, I'm feeling it that way. You can experience it any way you want. Okay, so this block, the speed governor in your crown chakra, I feel like I'm talking about everybody at some point had this, and it really kept everybody in lack, really lacking that first chakra, not enough resources. This is an incredibly abundant planet. It has more than enough for every being. It is about balance and abundance. This planet has more abundance than any other place I can tune into. And yet the people who live here, the beings who live here, are so unconscious and believe that they are living in lack. That's kind of interesting, huh? So there's this rebalancing. And a part of the energetic shift is removing the barrier so we can see that how abundant we are, so we can connect with the abundance that is our birthright, not because like I deserve it, but birthright because we are part of Earth. And so as an Earth being, along with all other of Earth's creatures, that means that we are not separate from Earth. We are a part of the abundance. We can flow abundance through us. We have forgotten how powerful we are. And so this speed governor on the crown chakras also kept us very insecure, competing with each other, living in excess. Creating false idols, really, of what we find important that we worship. That's interesting. It's not the Bible false idol thing that, you know, not that old school kind of way of false idol, but how we worship things that really show what our values are down at the core. And I think there's a shifting of those core values. So there's going to be a shifting of what we worship, of what, because, yeah. All right. So this was an energetic shift, a planned event, a fated event, a divinely guided shift from that amnesia, that not being able to see, being unable, like now this aspect in the universe looks like no speeding zone. Like you had to get to a certain level of vibration before you could even allow the governor to come off. Otherwise, it feels like there would be a lot of manifesting in more and darker ways. Just not ready, too powerful. But something has happened. This might be when you started feeling called to sensing more. some people are waking up really quickly, and other people it's a gradual little like small openings over a great period of time. And it's required an ego death to go through this transformational process. Requires an ego death. And going through the opposition of people, situations, energies that don't want you to change, that don't want you to take this governor off, that want you to stay in the comfortable ignorance of that energy. And so it takes a lot to push through those who still have that governor on and will do and say anything to halt the progress of this shift, just because it feels like dying, ego death. And so it feels like whoever is raising their vibration, that their light messes with their energy, and it's very upsetting for those who do not want this change or aren't ready for it. Right, in current energies, we've got the Knight of Wands. Feel like this, I mean, this has been a pretty general, I don't feel like I'm telling a story here. I feel like this is a lot of people's story of consciousness, waking up and kind of giving a broader perspective of what's happening. And in current energy, it looks like those who are activated are taking action. They're no longer just sitting around and analyzing the energy, meditating on the energy. I feel like people are being really drawn. Well, it is the Aries energy that we're in as well. Action, following your passions. People are actually inspired action. That's what it is. Inspired action from all this divine shifting energy, raising a vibration. And it looks like those who are activated are finding each other, activating each other, triggering each other. Like, oh my gosh, like it feels like a lot of synchronicities. Perfect timing, running into someone. I think how you might experience this is unexpected surprise and delight. Like you can be very authentic and unmasked around people. More and more people are showing up, and there's not a hello, how are you? This is my social mask. I'm going to talk. Yes, let's talk about. Yeah, like the voices raised. You can feel there's a mask of happy. So what I feel like is you are talking more from a heart space, and your voice is even lower, and you just meet people where they are authentically. You don't need them to be someone else for you, and they don't need you to show up. You just like, hey, soul, I see you as another soul. Feels lovely. Feels like a lot of soul recognition, starting to see the reflection of all the work that you've done on yourself in the beautiful people who are showing up in your current energy. That's beautiful. You've gathered enough momentum with the healing work that you've done that gosh, the momentum you have is just amazing. You definitely have a spiritual warrior type of energy. A spiritual warrior fights for peace. That might sound a little like fight, peace. And so the fight's not out here. You have to be peaceful. You have to. The fight is in here. You are disciplined and you are willing to find that alignment within. And so then it makes whatever's happening in your environment obsolete. Wait, is that true? That's a pretty, this is energies. If you're tuning into this is about how to, this is a empowerment, taking your power back. You were blocked from being able to understand the landscape of where you are and who you are in the play, in the story of what's happening. Now you have ability to see yourself clearly, to see the landscape more clearly, more and more clearly, and you're realizing that you just agreed to play a part of being powerless. You gave your power away to others, to systems, to, oh my gosh, wow, you're taking your power back. You're learning how to point and direct, like this is what I want to do with me, with my soul. I want to explore what do I want to learn about myself? Now that I've gone through all this and I've got seniority in my crown chakra, or I'm figuring out more and more how to hold space for myself, my energy. I own my energy. This is my energy. I get to decide with every thought, with every action, with every thing I speak, what I want to bring into this world. So it's very important that I honor my energy, that I take care of it, that I be careful who I share my energy with. I think you're realizing you are energy, and that it all is energy. And so what is mine, and what is my energy signature, and what is not? Holy cow, this is so many messages. I feel like I need to speed this up. This is such a long reading, or it feels like a long reading. Let me know if you're hanging in there, if these messages are resonating. Okay. In the center of your reading is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Ooh, oh, you're letting your guard down. I feel like you've been in matters of the heart, in matters of attraction. Feel like you went through something so traumatic, such a painful heart experience, that you really had to protect yourself. And you've done so much healing. And I feel like you're, at least a lot of you are willing to play around with the idea of a new love interest, allowing someone in. Am I ready? I feel like you're like, am I? I don't know. Like, let's find out. Let's open the door a crack. Like, I feel like some of you open the door crack and slam it shut. Like, no, okay, I'm not ready. That's too scary and it got too much going on or something like that. And then some of you open the door a crack to possible love. Ooh, and the door like bangs open and pulls you, sucks you in. I think that's a fear of yours, that you're not going to be in control, that there is some type of out of control feeling that you've had before when you're first attracted to someone. So there's a lack of trust and understanding about your own decision-making processes and how your emotions can really, you could really go for a ride on your emotions. Sets off some childhood woundedness. But I'm seeing this. So I think that whenever, no matter how you feel about if someone shows up and kind of opens that heart space in no matter what capacity, like this is someone you feel instantly like comfortable with, on some level. But I feel like you know each other and you have a lot of similarities on some level. However, I feel like you're getting to know in this time, in this space, and in these bodies. Let's get to know each other. I feel drawn, I feel compelled to get to know you in this time, place, and form. Right now, you are very attractive. You, boy, I'm seeing like you are the brightest, shiniest, largest flower, and there's all these bees buzzing around you. Have you ever seen bees like kind of fight for a flower, kind of like push each other, chase each other away? That's what it feels like, your energy. I don't know what it is right now with your energy. Maybe it's springtime. Maybe it's part of the energies. Maybe it's part of, oh, okay, this might just be a message for a portion of you. This is sacred sexual awakening. So some of you are also opening up opportunities for sacred sexual experiences, owning your body, taking back ownership. What else? This came in this morning, this message about the sacred sexual. Some of you might be having Kundalini awakenings. You might be drawn or feel like you have like hands-on healing type of capabilities. This is very physical body, but spiritual as well. I feel like this is the information that's coming in around this reading is about that connection, that sacred connection between non-physical energy and the 3D energies. And wow, very beautiful, nurturing, fertile. This is a great creative time for you. What you are evolving. I feel like your energy 2 weeks ago is very different. Like every couple of weeks, definitely every couple months, you're at a different vibrational level. There's so much growth and evolution. And I do feel like you are being drawn to, attracted to taking action. Like you're not just sitting around, not that there's anything wrong. There's a time and a place for everything. And if you haven't acknowledged and acted, maybe this is a message to take action on inspired, divinely inspired action, not just, I need to take action. Not like that, like conscious, divinely, I feel drawn to when I'm aligned. Okay. Your challenge right now is the world. Okay, your challenge is this new cycle, new energies. As you're stepping into this new cycle, some of you might be feeling uncomfortable, like, yeah, this feels really weird. Yeah, it's a new cycle, new energies. You might experience levels of awkwardness. Acknowledge, I'm feeling a little awkward. I'm feeling a little like I'm getting my sea legs. I'm having a new experience and new energies. I can't see the landscape fully yet. It's like traveling and visiting a very different geographic place in the world, different, that has different weather, different society and different norms, different customs, different ways of eating. And so it's going to take a while to acclimate to this new energy. You can complain that it's not like the old energy, and then you're going to notice more of how uncomfortable it is. Or you can say, you know, this is the new energy I've been asking for. It's going to take a while. I'm feeling a little awkward. I'm feeling a little naive and confused at times. That's okay. That's to be expected. That's part of the story. New energy. I'm naive and I'm a baby in this energy and I don't know quite how to, work. But then you start getting your footing and realizing how to work with the energies. I think what you're going to realize is once you stop resisting the new energy and how awkward and different it is, just accepting this is the new energy and I'm going to master this. I'm going to master this new energy, so I'm going to enjoy being a novice at it. Don't miss the awkward stuff. Don't try to pretend that you're already a master. Just accept, like, wow, this is new energy. I feel I just keep getting this, like, awkward and weird, and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling that way. Am I being perceived that way? Have some fun with it. You don't have to take your ego in there. Actually, I don't think that's what you leave behind, and just be like, wow, I accept where I'm at. This is where I'm at. Okay, and just protect your energy. Really be very, some of you, this might spark old unconscious ways of dealing with stress. Like trying to control others and control your environment instead of just keep going within and finding your alignment. And it's okay if you get off track. That is being on track, is the recognition of when you're off track and figuring out how to get back to your alignment within. Just keep finding yourself again and again. And you're not going to be in the same place because you keep expanding and evolving. And so every time you come back to alignment, you've grown and expanded and learned more and become more. So leave a lot of space and don't judge you who past you who wasn't where you are. be grateful for the you, send appreciation to past you that was willing to take these chances, willing to follow, willing to work through the pain and fear to get you to where you are now. Wow. All right. Whew. That's a lot of messages coming through today. And I felt like there's tons more. I felt like I could keep going. So, all right. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much, everybody. Welcome to new subscribers. I'm so grateful. Like, your influx of energy has really brought some interesting new elements to the reading. So I appreciate all of you. You're such an amazing group of people. And yeah, I hope you can feel where my words fail, feel how much I appreciate you and how grateful I am for you. So thank you.